David Wygant, your friend from the zone. Man, I love that term, the friend zone. Today we're going to talk about the friend zone and the biggest lie people tell each other. And I'm going to tell you why people tell each other this big lie. They do so because they're gutless, they're wimps, they're scared to death of being honest. And I'm going to read you a direct quote from one of my clients. He met this girl, they hung out a couple of times, they almost had sex, and then the girl just says, she just wants to be friends because he's a really nice guy. It's like the kiss of death when guys hear that. You're a really nice guy. What would you rather hear? You're a fucking asshole, and I really like you a lot more because you're a fucking asshole, and I want to be treated like shit, so I'll make you my boyfriend, and if you were a nice guy, I'd put you in the friend zone. Here's the biggest lie people who are dating tell each other. Let's be friends. Look, people, wake the fuck up. You go out with somebody on a date once or twice, maybe 3 times. Maybe you indulge in some horizontal bop, or maybe you have a little bit of, other foreplay. But the bottom line is, you're not going to be friends with that person. You went out for a cup of coffee, you went out for a drink, you went out for a dinner, you shared some moments, you realized, if you're being honest with yourself, that the connection was not what you wanted. So instead of telling somebody honestly, saying, hey, look, I had a really good time with you. I think you're a really cool person. I'm just not feeling the romantic connection. Most people, I'm not saying everybody, will use the biggest bullshit line ever to let somebody down. What, like you're somebody worth not getting over? I mean, think about that. Let's talk about fucking ego, huh? Let's talk about ego for a second. I got to let them down easy, because I'm just this amazing person, and, their life is never going to be the same because they're not going to be able to be with me romantically, so I need to let them down really easily. So instead of being honest, because somebody taught us when we started dating that it's better to lie and tell somebody that you just want to be friends with them, and you envision being friends with the person, and you think that you'd make better friends. But let's fucking be honest today. Of all the dates you've ever been on in your life, and you've used the bullshit excuse of throwing somebody into the friend zone or telling them that, you just want to be friends, how many of those people did you actually break bread with again? Did you ever invite that person over your house? Did you ever invite that person over for a barbecue to meet your other friends? Did you ever call them up just to talk and really go through life stuff? Come on now. It's the biggest bunch of bullshit ever. Ever. I don't use it. I never have. Because it's really the chicken way of ending something. You see, if you meet somebody and you don't feel a romantic spark, well, plain and simple, tell them that. Don't give them the consolation prize that they can hang out with you as a friend, because we all know that consolation prize is never going to happen. This isn't going to be your next text buddy or somebody you call up in the middle of the night because you're not feeling well, or this isn't the person you're going to have brunch with on Saturday. Plain and simple, once you throw the person into the get the fuck out of my life friend zone, you're never going to see them ever again, nor will you ever talk to them again. Granted, there might be that rare person that you actually connect with down the line. Maybe. But usually that person you've spent more time with. You've actually gone out with for a couple of months and then realized that the two of you have too many conflicting issues or too many things that you want differently, but yet you really enjoy their company, and you might actually form a friendship because you actually had the time to form a friendship. If we go by the definition of friendship in the English dictionary, a friend takes time to cultivate. A friendship takes time to cultivate. You do things together as a friend. You have mutual interests. You enjoy one another. It's dating. Come on, let's be honest. The minute you throw them into the scrap heap, you're moving on to the next person who will most likely make it to the scrap heap as well. It's just, you just don't have the guts to be honest. And that's what it's all about. Every day my inbox is filled with people who are the consolation prize. People who would say, I really like this person and all she wants to do is be friends with me. Or I really liked him, but all he wants to do is be friends. And man, I'll tell you, when you have it done to you, doesn't the truth kind of hurt? It's amazing how people bitch and complain that they've been put in the friend zone, and then they overanalyze a text and they think, well, if I texted her this or if I texted him this, maybe they would have wanted to be with me and they wouldn't have put me in the friend zone. Yeah, that's right. One magic text would have changed everything. That's usually what happens in life. A magic text will change everything because that's what is preventing you from moving forward in a relationship with that person. It's the 3 words on the screen that you put out there that should have been different. Instead of saying, I had a good time Friday night, you should have said, wow, it was really hot to kiss you Friday night. That would have changed everything. There's another misconception as well, too, that one magic phrase or one magic word is going to change you from getting into the friend zone. But the bottom line is, and if we're really honest with ourselves, we use this excuse when we're not fully attracted to somebody. We took somebody for a test drive. We took them around the block a few times. We might have had sex with them. And then upon further review, we decided we did not want to be with them. So we try to let them off easy, but we all know the bullshit game that people are playing because you know what? For every time you tell somebody you want to remain friends with them, someone has done it back to you and you've never been friends with them. So why don't we just stop the bullshit? Why don't we just tell the other person, hey, look, I thought I liked you, but I don't. Deal with it. Oh, no, I know maybe that's a little harsh, but how about this? Hey, I enjoyed your company. Just not feeling a romantic connection with you. That's it. Leave it at that. Because we all know what that means. The truth always is so much better. And let's just face the fact, you're not so fucking wonderful anyway. No matter how big your ego is, no matter how great you truly are, if you don't feel that that person is great for you, you're doing them a favor by literally moving forward and walking away instead of having a half-assed relationship with them. And that's really what it comes down to. It's almost like our ego. It's like, oh God, we're so wonderful and we're so great that we're going to let them off really easy and they're not going to have the opportunity to have a relationship with us. But in reality, you did them a favor because they deserve somebody better than you and you deserve somebody better than somebody who threw you into the friend zone. You see what I'm talking about? Be fucking honest. Why is it so hard for people to be honest in dating? Why is it so hard for people to actually put their real age on an internet site? Why is it so hard for people to put their real age on an app? Why is it so hard for people to really say that they're not fit and trim? That they're actually curvy? They're a few extra pounds. We think we can find something by lying. We think we can actually let people down, and really the cat is out of the bag. We all know what that means. So the next time you want to tell somebody you want to be friends with them, mean it. Follow up as a friend. Because if you were truly a friend, you wouldn't be giving them the bullshit friend zone excuse every single time. Because a friend truly does not tell a friend that they want to be friends with them when in reality they never want to talk to them again. Yes, for those of you that are taking me literally, I know that there is one or two occasions, maybe over the course of your lifetime, where you actually wanted to be friends with that person. But the majority of times you didn't. So today's reality check is, if you're out there dating and you don't like the person and you've taken them for a test drive, just tell them flat out honestly, hey, I enjoyed your company, I'm just not feeling a romantic connection. Or you can do what the extreme pussy does and just ghost them and vanish. No, I do not condemn that. I do not condemn Casper the Friendly Ghost or Casper the Friend Zone Ghost. Neither one of those ghosts need to be implemented in your life. Be honest. It's really not that hard to do. But it seems like every single day people friend zone and ghost zone somebody. So just be upfront, see what it's like. Maybe you'll get it back and you'll respect it. And maybe you won't have to play the speculation game and wonder why you were put in the friend zone when really the reality is you were put nowhere. You were really just put in the do not date me anymore zone. I do not want to be with you zone. Wake the fuck up, slap across the face. I'm not attracted to you physically in the way that I need to be. There's the honest answers. I'm not physically attracted to you the way I need to be. Having sex with you is really not something that I can imagine. So in turn, I'm going to put you in the friend zone, yet I'm never ever going to call you again, and we're really not going to hang out, and we're not going to play poker, and we're not going to hang, we're not going to do friend things. Honesty, folks. Yeah, I know. It's such a weird thing to be honest, isn't it? We think we're protecting somebody's feelings, but in reality, we're doing them a disservice. If we were all more honest with one another, we would actually go and actually realize that, well, we're doing each other a favor. Anyway, David Wygant out, 10-minute daily reality check. See you tomorrow.